I'm a sleep consultant, and here's something to remember if you're wanting to use a Ferber-inspired, a modified Ferber-style sleep training technique with your baby. And you'll find no shame or judgment from me. I love a modified Ferber. And if anyone's not sure what I'm talking about, this is a more traditional sleep training technique where you put your baby down awake in their cot at night, you leave the room, you set your timer for gradually increasing amounts of time, maybe 2, 4, 6, 8 I think is on the first night, and then over the nights it gets longer and longer and longer. And every time the timer goes off, if your baby is actively crying, you go in, soothe them, and then leave the room again. When I use a modified Ferber, I often tell clients to pick their max threshold. If they only want to be out of the room for 3 minutes, then 3 minutes is what you're going to do. You're going to soothe and support your baby every 3 minutes until they go to sleep. If you want to do 5 minutes, you're going to do 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. If you want to do 2, 4, 6, 8, you do 2, 4, 6, 8. You pick your max, because this has to be sustainable for you to be able to see through until your baby goes to sleep. The key to remember is that whatever you use, it needs to be consistent. The goal is to create a sense of pattern for your baby to pick up on. Yes, they're not watching the clock, but they pick up on a pattern of you always returning to comfort and retreating. It also means you give them an appropriate opportunity to try and self-settle, which when using Ferber is the goal of the technique. So pick your max and be consistent.